Welcome back. Been a week for you, 5 minutes for us. We're back, still here, and we're following off from last game where we left off. The group exited the Temple of Blood, bloodied, bruised, beaten, only to get into an ambush with the lizard folk of the jungles here in the New World. One of them put a poison arrow straight into Tangerine Elantra, the prince, his heart, and caused him to pretty much collapse. You then weighed your options, threw down a smoke bomb, and went to town. Luckily for you, hidden allies came to your rescue. Ancient tribal elves of the New World that could hybridize into different animals. One being a tiger, one being a jaguar, one being a bear, and one being a dinosaur. Came to your help, and you dispatched these lizardmen with ease. They questioned you, seemed to find that you are friendly enough, and are escorting you off to their village for rest, which is greatly deserved. So over the next maybe 2 hours, you walk through the jungle. Not much is said. After some time, the spell that allows Guy to speak and understand languages wears off, and he is left in the dark, as the rest of you are, as these ancient elves talk among themselves in a language you can, like, some of you may know Elven, some of you may know Sylvan. You could pick up maybe a word or two. It is a very weird dialect and a very weird mashup of Elven. After some time, your feet starting to get sore from walking through these poorly kept tracks through the jungle, as you are now led out into what looks to be a valley. A large crater, if you will, in the middle of which is a giant jungle tree stretching up out of the crater into the sky. And you notice houses and platforms and walkways built throughout this giant tree, all up from the ground up into its canopy. The older elven woman points and says in her language to you, Kotoli, for our note taker, Kotoli, Kotoli. Home. As she directs you down this winding path to the crater's center. As you start to make your way in, you just look around, you see more dark-skinned elves, paints and feathers adorning them. These ones not so muscular or imposing as the ones that escorted you in. Young children running around, barely wearing anything but maybe a reed loincloth, running up and looking at the strange people, looking at the owlbear you're riding in on. People are staring and questioning, coming up, like rubbing Barry as he's walking through this crowd. People looking at Alana, for one. They're walking up and grabbing your arms and looking at your skin and grabbing at your ears, and none of these people have any concept of personal space.
So tired and fucked. I'm just gonna be alright.
Small children climbing up onto the back of Barry. Barry's like looking a bit concerned. People coming up to you, Guy, and getting real close and saying stuff in their language that you're only picking up maybe a word or two about, maybe things like weird or foreign or special. Molazar, people come up and try to touch you, and pretty much you glare at them, knowing you.
Yes, I'd be slapping their hands away.
Yeah, children trying to grab at your robes and stuff, and you're just slapping them away. People coming up and sitting on the back of you, of Barry, and looking down at you, Yagnar, like tugging at your tusks and your hair. You absolutely exhausted, can't do anything.
It's just like the kids playing when I was at home. So it's
By
like,
the way, with that resurrection, you have 3 levels of exhaustion from being brought back. So,
But you're back.
so each night you rest, you get rid of 1, and it will
okay.
all the effects. Brought into town, and you see another group rush out. Some skinnier, not so heavily set elves, bringing water and food, and just gesturing to you like, "Here, take." What are you guys doing?
I older elven woman. We can go to bed. Bed?
Can we fucking rest?
You just say bed in common?
I'm gonna say sleep. I'll say sleep.
Sleep? She's like, yes. Rest. Follow. Up.
Yes.
She directs you to a series of stairways that seem to wind up the tree. Barry gets to them, and Barry cannot fit. So they start to lower down a platform made out of like woven rope and things. Pile
He's a
you
good
on
boy.
there and like start pulling your group
The
up
best
into
boy
the
gets
tree.
the best treatment.
As you get up
Love
into the canopy, this tree is gigantic. It is pretty much like just a giant building-sized trunk stretching up. And as you get into the canopy, you see under the foliage, they have pretty much built an entire town inside this tree. You see people walking through their day-to-day lives. You see what looks to be guardsmen adorned with the headdresses and the wooden weapons with the obsidian blades in it. As they direct you in, the old lady leads you through to what seems to be a bunkhouse and goes, "Go through. Rest. Rest. Rest.
Go through.
Morning. Rest." As you go into this bunkhouse, it's all set up for you. Bedrolls on the floor. There's a big pile of furs for Barry to curl up on. Food is spread out on like a small kneeling table in the middle, and you see it's like legs of dinosaur, a few maybe tropical birds roasted, various weird fruits and vegetables you haven't seen before, but everything tastes amazing. And you can all have a nice long rest.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Tyson.
Sorry, my camera disappeared.
Oh, like, are you there? Hello?
That's going to be fun in post-production.
Oh, hello, spell slots. I've missed you.
I'm about to spend them all again.
He's just like, skeleton.
Hey, play that same spell.
Actually, I can't because I can't open the bag of
Frozen for
holding.
me.
Oh, it's the dinosaur.
But
Yeah.
not without
We've
a distance.
completely lost Tyson. Anyway, I'll keep going. I'll just put something up. Work this out. Morning comes. You're all well rested. You're woken up by this older lady just sitting pretty much in the middle of your room, looking at you all as you get up for your morning.
What does she want?
You asking her?
I'm just asking the group. The fuck's going on?
I don't know. I don't really like waking up to some rando there.
Can I make a passive perception check?
What are you trying to look for?
I'll ask her what's up.
She has this small pot in front of you, and she starts pouring out these little cups, and she's like, drink, 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 to each one of you.
Yeah, fuck it. I take one and drink it.
Just shot it. Oh, it is.
Yep.
It is disgusting. It is like you swear maybe there was something wriggling in it. But as you there,
Well, maybe it's like a hangover thing, you know.
yeah, as you drink it up, all of you take it back and you're like gagging on it. She's like, well, it isn't meant to taste good, but hopefully it has done its job.
Can I see when Alana did it that it tasted terrible, and I will cast Prejudice, just however the hell you say it, and
Yeah.
make mine taste amazing.
I was
Yeah.
like, it's produced.
But yeah,
Yeah, mine tastes good.
yours is lovely. It's like a nice
Fuck you.
like
It's the one
rainbow
thing I know.
daiquiri.
It's the one thing I know how to do.
Okay.
So we can understand them.
Yes, I imbued that with certain herbs to imbue with the ability to understand my words, not really speak them, sort of like that spell you used before.
Awesome. Sounds great. Thank you.
Well, we can't have you wandering around Katoli village without knowing how to talk to everyone, can we? Now, we've had run-ins with your kind so far. Those from that small village of theirs on the coast, they seem nice. They have traded with us, given us those boomsticks I've seen some of you use to defend ourselves. Others have come and taken some of our people. What camp do you belong to?
Vibes.
Do we? So, what was the name of the lady that the leader of the original camp that said that they did trade with the tribes out there, like where we were on the port?
Whoop, I was going to say I went too far. It is right here.
Kairos.
You know who I'm on about, though, yeah.
Yes, the Isabella Winterbourne, the leader of Stormhaven.
Can I cast Minor Illusion? No, she knows, but I'll cast Minor Illusion anyway to just make a little bust of her face.
Ah, you know the chieftain of that small town.
I'd be like, that one.
Fair enough. You're not with the ones taking from the ground, then, I suspect?
Fine. So,
I think we're aware of who they are.
I think they're the ones mining for, just between us, I think they're the ones mining for residuum, aren't they?
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah, the dodgy kings, and I feel like guys. So I'd be like, yeah, so I don't really think so. Then I'll kind of like look at Tangerine, I guess.
That is the princeling I've heard so much about. And he's like, yep, yes, indeed, prince, not ling. Tangerine will answer at your service, madam. She's like, I am Zolo. I am the mystic and seer for the village. I see the future, I see the past. I see many things. I saw your group enter, and then we saw you leave the temple.
How far exactly do you see in the future?
Depends. The further I go, the harder it is to get direct imagery. But in a day, I can predict with quite good accuracy. Human error and whatnot will change an outcome, though. But I can see fairly confidently. Yeah. Our chieftain would like to meet you. The ones that slew the Maiden of Death and Blood. Our story has already spread around Katoli quite quickly. A lot of the young ones are interested in your unique looks. Also, and she looks at you, Yagna.
Yep.
You are like us, but not. I can smell it on you. Where is your totem?
I don't have a totem. I have a gift from the Silver Moon
She pulls out
goddess.
what seems to be a raptor's claw on
Yeah.
on a necklace around her neck with like feathers and other things. This
Mhm.
totem, and then she shifts and moves, and then you see again the Velociraptor sort of head, but with the human arms and legs. This allows us to tap into our abilities. And then it keeps going further, and she fully turns into a full Velociraptor and
Okay.
snaps back into her form. You possess this ability as well, do you not?
Yeah, but I don't have no totem to do that. Mine was passed on to me.
Which circle do you belong to?
Jada would know about druid circles, wouldn't he? So I think he would just go in a very quizzical way, the moon.
Circle the moon. I'm gonna say telepathically to him. Circle the moon. Selena. Circle of the
Moon.
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 I have good history, so I can roll history if you want, Kyle.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Nah, you're easy enough.
I have telepathy.
Well, it is always good to meet another warrior of nature.
I feel the same way. I'd be my chest to go, yeah. And then
Gerard sits
And
up
there
and
comes
he's
a-
like, he's no fucking druid. The old lady gives him a look. It's like,
Does he say that?
yeah, it's straight up. He don't give a fuck. He's no fucking druid.
This isn't his first rodeo. I was going to ask before because I didn't know, but like, does Gerard recognize this place? It's
He has no fucking idea. You just yeeted him from his lovely little house to the middle of the
It's a-
jungle.
not fuck
He's lost
no.
his big Lady Demetresque hat. He's not very happy. If a red
Middle of
tiefling
the
could
jungle.
get sunburnt, he is
He's flushed.
Oh,
he's sulking.
he is pissed off that he's here, and he still hasn't got any clue why he's still here.
I'll just sit in the corner with my little herbalism kit and make him some like aloe vera balm.
Oh, thank you. Ah, he rubs it on. Well, if you follow me, we will have an audience with the chieftain. She is quite eager to see you. Come.
Cool.
She opens up the door to your little bunkhouse, and you'll start coming in. And this is a crowd outside, just all looking at you. And you can now hear all these people like, look at them.
I
Look at
wave.
Look at that one. Oh, she's waving. Mummy, why is she so white? Darling, you can't say that.
It's an ancestral thing.
Oh my god, you can't just ask people why they're white.
If you're from Atlanta, why are you white?
It's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
Alright, pushing through the crowd, she leads you up another winding staircase up to the upper canopy of this tree, to where this giant hut has been built right at the top, overlooking the landscape. Walking inside, you see different animal skulls hanging with feathers or herbs or skins draped on them, incense burning from within. You see this rather large, well, rather tall, not large, tall elven woman sitting on this makeshift throne, cross-legged. This headdress bigger than everyone else's, her face painted in many colours, and her clothes adorned with dinosaur scales and feathers and bones. As she stands to greet you all, her imposing presence looking down on you, she's like, "Welcome to Kokole. I am Thalokatl, leader of the Circle of Jungles. I hear you have done us a great service. Come on now, speak up."
Are you
So
talking,
you
guy?
helped us?
Yeah, sorry.
You can all talk.
Yeah, no, I thought.
I
thought
already
Guy was
waved.
talking.
I'm good.
Okay, I was like, yep, we're Barry and the Hoots. Yeah, we took down the Queen of Death. Or was it the God of Death? What's her name?
The Maiden of Blood.
The Maiden of Blood.
Yeah, we took down that blood bitch.
Not an easy feat, I assure you.
She wailed on me a few times.
I do thank you. We are in your service. Which one? And the old lady points. This one, the green one. Like, apparently you possess the powers that were given to our clan. Would you do me the honor of showing me your totem form?
Oh, so transform? Okay. I'm like, alright, then I slowly transform into my werewolf self.
They all look confused. They come up and they're both looking at you like, what is this animal? We do not have
A
any of
mystical
it.
wolf from foreign lands.
A wolf.
Very, very powerful. Very powerful. Yeah.
It
Canine?
sort of resembles the walking yipping men.
Like a scary dog.
We do not know
Like
which
the hyena. What do you call it?
The
Hyenas?
gnolls, yes.
Knolls, that's it.
Sort of.
Oh,
Similar.
Yeah.
That Knowles, man.
Do I know what a knoll is?
Yeah, you know what a gnoll is.
I snuff away.
Intriguing. Do you have the full form? Or is this it?
Can I transform into
Have
my?
you ever tried?
I think we said we could, but I've never done it. So
Probably not right now.
This is your final form. What are you talking about?
This is altered telepathy, by the way. It's like, please do not keep it as is. Take the hit to your ego for the fucking love of the
I don't know
gods.
what to do.
Roll me a
Yeah, this
wisdom
is like-
saving throw real quick too, by the way.
Okay.
Just say you don't know. Maybe they'll help you.
12.
Make it 17.
Nah, you're not doing it that. It's a 12. So as
What do you mean I'm not doing that? I've got.
No,
You can't flash your chance, that one.
No. As they're pulling at you and looking at you and asking you all these questions, in this form, you're trying to keep it together, but you're just like, don't do that. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Oh no.
Roll to attack.
Oh no.
Why couldn't I do my flash of genius for that?
I got a nat 1. Okay.
Yep. As you snap, The chieftain grabs you by the muzzle, just like around your nose. He's like, "This one cannot control his form, can he?" As you're like fighting, as she's got you, thing. Maybe I should show you mine. As her face starts to elongate, her arms shorten slightly, and they form into 2 claws. The tail sprouts, and she gets much bigger. Her totem form is a Tyrannosaurus. And she's just looking down. She's still got you by the muzzle, and she's lifted you up off the ground.
So far below her.
Yeah,
I'm like I'm not really conscious, am I? I'm just like
you're
in
thrashing and things.
Yeah, I'm just rushing around. Yep, cool. That's what I thought.
She looks at the group. He's like, "Your friend, how long has he been like this?"
Say about a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. A month. Who taught him this ability?
I don't think anybody taught him anything.
What do you mean?
Whether it be taught or inflicted, something happened to him.
Yeah, have you ever just
Imparted
picked up a
upon.
little puppy and it's just like a small chihuahua? That's what the Agnar looks like, the hand of this half T-Rex, half woman. She's like, what do you mean inflicted? These forms take years of training for us to imbue our wild shape into a humanoid form.
Imagine a poison from somebody else.
They look so confused. Like the concept is so foreign to them. Roll me another wisdom saving throw, Tyson.
Okay.
Do I know much
16.
about it?
16. You start to calm down. About lycanthropy.
Yeah, like would I know that
Roll
like
me a
full
wisdom.
moon?
Roll me a
Like
history check. Yeah.
I was just gonna say like full moon type of thing. It goes with the tides. I was gonna try and just a wisdom check or a history check.
A history check. Sorry. Yeah.
Bugger all, like 11.
The basics of lycanthropy. He got bitten. Full moon. He doesn't need a full moon to transform, but the full moon does play on him.
I'll try and explain that type of thing. You know, like with the tides, etc. Then he can turn.
And as he's doing that, I'm just calming down. You see me just go, like, just stop railing around and start breathing. Go.
Do you revert back to Yagnar?
Yeah, I'll go back to I'll just drop the form and go back to Yagnar.
Yeah, now she's just got Yagnar by the face.
And a dinosaur hand.
And she
That was
reverts
like
back down.
T-Rex hand.
She reverts back down too, and she's like, "Strange. This is a infliction, a disease, a curse."
Yes, indeed.
A curse, but I do explain about how
One that has its benefits.
yeah, the one has benefits, but yeah, it was a blessing given from one of the moon goddess to help me in the trials to come.
The Moon Maiden.
Yeah.
We know of the Moon Maiden. She guides us through our forms as well.
I spoke to her.
You spoke to the Moon Maiden. They
Yep.
chuckle, and then they look at you and they realize you're dead serious. Like, you spoke to the Moon Maiden.
Yep. I don't see much to deny that. Yeah.
Zolo, the
Right.
older lady's like, I have been here for 500 years. Actually, wait, maybe more. 900 years. She is an elderly elf. You're probably, 500 years. I've been here for 900 years. And she has only spoken to me in whispers.
Did it my first try.
You fucking did too.
You say that.
Yeah, first try, just it happened, and I just tried, just got on my knees and tried, and then all of a sudden, I was there,
The Luna.
just talking to her. Clear as day, as I see in front of you. She was there.
So then she brought you to us. Is that the reason you are here?
What possibly? It would seem that way with her blessing coming, saying it's going to help me the trials to come. So yeah.
You need to learn control, the chieftain says. Your form is feral.
It does need some fine tuning, yes.
You'll do more harm to your friends than help if you turn into this thing and start yipping at them again.
Mhm.
We could probably help you with that. We have
I
tests
was
and
about to
trials.
ask for that.
We have tests and trials. You have
Okay.
helped us with the Maiden of Blood. That has been a problem, but I do hate to ask. We do have another. You will be generous enough to help us.
What do you need help with?
We did believe that you could have been with these diggers to the north.
The miners.
Do you know of these people?
We do.
We are aware of them, yes.
Why are they taking
Yeah.
the ancient rocks from the ground?
That's what we're here to find out.
What purpose would they have for them? We use them in rituals and only need the smallest bit. They are so potent. They are bringing out man-sized pieces and carting them off onto their wooden rafts, disappearing across the sea. Thousands and thousands of them.
We know why they're taking. Do we know why they're taking it?
No.
No,
Did
we're
it
still
come up
trying to
in
figure
the-
it out. We're supposed to go to. We were going to go there next after this to suss out what was happening with that and figure out where they're taking it to and what they're doing with it.
But
Tangent.
we have an idea.
Yep, sorry.
I was going to say we have an idea that it's kind of probably not the best because it's going back to the other king and.
Oh yeah, we're
Use
sus
that
as
stuff.
fuck. Yeah, we're sus about it.
Tangent, speak up.
Probably
Son.
selling it to somebody.
Yeah, Tangent speaks up. Yes, my uncle, the unrightful king of my land, sent these people here for what reason I am trying to figure out. Tried to have me killed and exiled me to this area in hopes I would die, but I have not yet. I've got close. This is worrying. Our scouts have shown that there are only a handful of handlers, but they have kidnapped many of the people from the outlying villages, ones that do not have our shape-shifting abilities, and are using them to dig up the rocks.
Didn't Lady Tiandra tell me and Maggie? Do you remember that?
Kinda. Is that the when I like interrupted your dinner?
Yes,
then-
exactly
yeah.
right.
Did she?
Yeah, I just shoved myself right in that situation.
No, you
Tell
were
us.
tasked with going over there, and she wants you to, off her and bring her back and get rid of Corbane once
Okay.
you get back. No, she didn't mention anything about having any knowledge of what this was. No.
What this was? Okay, cool.
No. There is only a handful of guards there. We have tried an assault to get our people back, but their magic seemed quite powerful. You have not been successful. You, on the other hand, a group that seems to be able to take out gods, even though they have been trapped for many, many millennia. Maybe you have more expertise with dealing from these thieves from across the sea.
What do you want us to do?
Get our people back. Remove these people from our lands. We will help. I will send people with you to help. Solo and a few of the others that saved you are our finest warriors.
Sounds good to me. Don't
We
want
could
to
do
see
that.
your no. We don't want to stand these people. We want to stop them. So yeah, we can help you. We can definitely help your people.
In exchange, we will definitely help you with your shape-shifting abilities and any other means that you would acquire for the rest of you. Do not think that we would do this just expecting it out of the goodness of your heart. We know how your kind from across the sea works. Payment for services rendered, yes.
That's what apparently Hoots are. We're a band of heroes that get paid for it.
Yeah. I would ask if the elixir that we drank this morning was very handy, and I just like respectfully, do you have a recipe for it?
Zolo laughs. He's like, I could write one down for you.
Yeah.
But it will be in my language. I do not know yours. You might have to sit with me and teach me some of your words.
Oh my!
If we've got
Please say-
time, then yeah.
Could you just say the ingredients and you just write it down?
Yeah, if you show me how to do, if you like, can you show me how to make it, and then I'll write it down.
Oh, definitely. It's just an elixir of languages. Elixir of comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Just gives the same effect as the spell. You can imbue it and you can understand any language spoken or written for a day.
Nice.
Which is handy, not too bad.
I want to learn how to make it.
Definitely. Well, please rest up. You did come in here quite beaten and broken. Time is urgent, but there's no point going in half ready.
So how far away is the mining camp, so to speak, from where we are?
From here, we travel north to the coast and up a fair bit. The better part of a day.
Okay.
Though there are ways to make the travel faster if we assume other forms. Our hybrid form is not just our main ones, of course. The druids here can transform into many animals. Our totem form is only one that we can truly focus on. Make it one with us. That's why you wear our totems. And she pulls out this Tyrannosaurus tooth from around her neck. Maybe if we fashion you a totem, help you curb your feral tendencies. Unfortunately, we have none of these dogs.
Wolf.
So that might be a thing you can need to acquire in your homeland.
Okay.
Gerard's looking around. He's like, "You said treasure, yes. Reward." Indeed. Good. I have a few things in mind. As he goes over and he sees like a golden idol and he picks it up and he's looking at it.
Look great in the pleasure palace.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to wait here. Screw going out in the sun.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to like rest another day, gather any kind of like?
Well, the village
obviously
is yours to explore now. As
Your 24-hour training montage.
gotta be a montage.
Obviously, like we can look at see if we got any different weapons or like get some more potions before we do anything. But like, do we want to
Well, sure
do
enough.
like a day raid or a night raid? Just see like what are we planning to approach the mining camp?
Should we probably? I mean, can I say talk to them? But they're not just going to give up their slaves. But like, talk to them in the sense of working something out, maybe.
If we did make it to the camp, then we can scout it out. We can go around. I can look at any weak points. Look at look at how they're treating any prisoners, anything like that. Look at where they have them in there, because I should be able to hide. I should be able to hide pretty successfully.
Yeah, I think we should do like get there for like the going into night, so we could at least do a little recon before deciding something.
I can help with that.
I think night, Guy and myself could do a little recon mission.
Yep.
Okay. So you want to spend the day collecting resources and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Deadeye,
and-
you spend the day with Zolty. Zolo.
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Why did you all do it?
Why didn't you do it?
I haven't trained. Yeah, and you learn the recipe. It's jungle plants, so it might help you once you leave the new world. But
Just cuts random jungle plants as I'm going.
you're getting as many. Yeah, you learn and you make yourself one dose of potion of comprehend languages. You now have the rest.
Nice.
The rest of you can wander around town. There is a herbalist here, so you can stock up on healing potions. They are a bit weird compared to yours.
That's fine. I'll probably grab some.
What
Do
kind
they
of
work the same?
Do they? Or not just the same. Does that currency work for these guys?
There is no currency.
Trade?
Yeah, trade. What do you have to trade? You find this this young girl. She's sitting in like a little open air hut, just mixing herbs together, creating little concoctions. And she's like, I will trade. Do you have anything to trade?
Who is she speaking to?
Anyone who comes up, I'll just leave it open if you guys are going.
Well, out of interest, she just has healing potions. Is that correct? Nothing else of any kind.
I have potions that heal. I have potions that make you bigger. I have potions that make you smaller. I have a potion that will make you fly like bird.
Okay. If I was to trade her a javelin, what would that get me?
She picks you up a small mushroom. Maybe this.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say to her, come with me, and I'll get out of for a little thing, just down the thing, and I will, because I don't really even need too much of it anymore, I will sprinkle a small line of gunpowder on the ground and then use my tinder box and just kind of show her some explosive gunpowder.
You have the spark powder.
Yes, I'm good. I
He
got a
has
fair
so
bit of it
much
actually.
spark powder.
You trade spark powder?
I will trade spark powder.
How much?
Can
you
I
trade?
make spark powder?
Yes. You know, of course you guys know how to make gunpowder.
Can I say that? Can I mention that? I can just make it if you want. What do you need?
You can make the spark powder.
For
She
fries.
holds up
We're
a
sta- we're
small
sta-
bag that like looks very worn. She opens it out and she pulls out like old gunpowder. She liked to town trade me for some potions. This I have been mixing it into various concoctions, seeing what I can use it with. Found one
Nice.
makes someone explode.
Can I inspect the quality of it?
Yeah, it was good. It is now like getting clumpy and old and wet. She had no idea how to
Wet?
store it.
No. Can I? Okay. Can I just be like? I'm borrowing this, and can I make it better?
Yeah. You like dry it out and like.
This is off principle.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
Finer, and she's like, oh.
Drier.
And then you see her just add like a handful to another potion. It sparks up. Oh, drinks it. She takes a swig of it and she can breathe fire for a few seconds. She's like, "Oh, that's interesting."
I have a couple of just straight horns, like gunpowder horns, and I bought more as well. I haven't needed for one a while. I'll just put a gun. Like we're just starting a revolution here.
You're starting the industrial revolution here over in this jungle treehouse.
If they're having a fight, maybe the French Revolution. Screw it, why not?
Bang! And she takes it and she said, "Definitely, thank you." And she then puts up 3 healing potions and a potion of fly. These are greater healing potions and a potion of fly.
Yeah. Does she have ingredients to make more as well?
Oh, definitely.
Around. So I will try and trade some stuff because I will. The rest of we can distribute that across the rest of you guys, and I might try and make my own because I've actually got quite a few healing potions already because I keep making some.
Yep. All right. What are you trading for some ingredients?
The only thing I really have is just more gunpowder.
Seems to work.
I've got a shitload of gunpowder.
Just more gunpowder, and she's just she gives you enough to craft another 4 potions, like ingredients wise though. So you'd have to make them yourself. Yeah, and during our travel, if we can, or if there's any more time, I'm going to try. But who wants the potion, like the greater healing potions? I'll distribute them across the group. Yagnar?
I'll take one, sure. I was actually hoping we could try and get a potion of reduce size and enlarge as well. I don't know why, but I think we can do some weird shit with that.
No, she's got one of those. Do you have anything to trade?
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything like that. Like a morning star or anything like I've only like a morning star or javelins, a hunting trap, a longsword or a hand axe. Like I don't think that's going to be anything that's going to be worth trading.
Weapons.
The weapon, I don't know. I don't see like the one of the weapon.
The metal is very interesting. They don't have metal weapons here. They're wooden weapons. Pop mark.
Oh, okay then. I'll trade a longsword then.
A longsword? She's looking at it. She's like, definitely. She gives you a potion of enlarge.
Hell yeah. Cool.
I'm going to try and make some of my own other healing potions. So, Malzai, would you like a potion of greater healing as well?
Yes, please. I don't have any potions.
All right, there you go. You can have one. Guy?
Yes, please.
Alana, you can have the fly potion just because, you have absolutely like no health, and I think it would be hilarious you committing war crimes from the sky. Yeah. War crimes from the sky seems like the best thing in the history of the world.
I'm going to hoard this potion so in like 10 levels, when I can finally make a nuclear bomb, I can drop it. Terminal velocity.
I expected you to just go full Vietnam War.
napalm.
Agent Orange.
So you guys are all chilling, like going through in this. Yagna,
Maybe.
you do notice that Zolo, the old lady, is inspecting Barry.
Okay.
He's like,
I'll
"What
walk
is this
over.
animal? It looks like bear, but looks like owl."
And I'll walk up and
medical
give Barry,
doctor.
He is
give Barry a big hug and cuddle. Like that's my owlbear Barry.
Hello, Barry. Barry tilts his head like
Ooh.
sideways. You have not taught this one to speak?
They're not known to speak. Where we
Yeah,
are.
we have taught our animals to speak.
No.
Hmm.
Barry doesn't do much talking. He's a medical doctor. He just does
Pulls
He's
out
the-
this-
the hooting.
He's the strong silent type.
I'm gonna regret this. She pulls out a gem from her pocket and looks at it, and she's like, "Allow me," and just slams it into his forehead. You see his eyes roll back into the back of his head, and he comes
What
to.
have you done,
He's like,
Barry?
"Oh dear."
Oh no.
Barry is that. What did this lady do to me?
How do we take it out?
Why? Why do I
Undo,
know
undo.
the concept of death now?
Oh no.
We didn't have to do this to Barry.
Oh no.
It's
So
happening.
innocent.
If Barry's alive, I'm gonna make him speak, and I'm gonna make him more important until he dies.
No.
Oh no. What's his intelligence now?
10.
Oh.
Barry has been awakened.
He's a sentient being.
Oh, Carl.
Can I just, as he's freaking out, I'll be like, "There's a lot of information that you need to take, and I'm going to give him one of the books about sailing and boating that I've been reading, and just try
You
and
actually
get
give him
him."
medical training.
I'm going to get him medical
He pulls
training
up this
eventually,
book, and he's like, "Why can I read this? What has happened?" And he sits down. He's like, "Oh, good lord."
And he started having like a mini panic attack, and I'm just holding him by his head, just like it's okay, it's okay.
I have in my
Yeah.
mind that his
Animals
voice is
speak now.
Frasier. That's my
Terrible.
mind.
Grammar.
Like in my mind, yeah,
Right.
he's
Yes, his voice is very deep and it carries quite the air of mystique. I haven't heard Kelsey grammar in a while, so give me a bit. I'll get there.
No, Bob.
No.
I'm just giving him a sailing book for now. We're gonna make him Doctors Without Borders.
Oh my god. All right. Well, now Barry can speak, and he is yeah.
Got mixed feelings about that.
Yep. He can now read. He can now comprehend everything. It's only a 5th level spell.
No.
Easy done. So, as you gather your supplies in your newly talking owlbear, you're ready to head north with the group. The three, the jaguar, the tiger, and the bear, well, in their human forms, come up and introduce themselves as... Where are we? We're bear. Gahutili is the bear. Yes, these are Aztec names. I keep it thing. Itzli is the tiger. And Kano, like Kano from Buddy Mortal Kombat, easy done, is the jaguar. They are what the druids refer to as Thornblade Protectors, the armed forces of Katoli village. We are at your service, and we will defend your lives with us. We expect the same in return.
Delia.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you ready to head out? Do you want to wait a bit longer? It's up to you guys.
I'm happy to head out.
All right.
I am ready.
Yeah.
For ease of time, you leave, and the next day, so long rest, all that pool. And with the jungle protectors, it's a lot easier for you to navigate the jungle and avoid any dangers. Any dinosaurs that appear are quickly shooed away by the warriors using techniques they've learned, like making themselves bigger, turning into their full hybrid forms, turning into their animal forms. As you reach the beach after a few hours travel and head north, they position you up on a ridge looking down, and you can just see this mining operation, a mine entrance, only one, leading into the cliff face. A few miles off on the beach is a few ships docked, and you see people loading residuum into these boats. Looking down, you can only see maybe a handful of lanterns in full armor, full violet guard armor, armed with muskets, and they're really brutalizing these natives to go into the mine and haul out, and they weren't joking, human-sized chunks of the glowing green rock that is then processed on the beach into smaller ones, packaged and put on the ships. It's these people, as they're looking over, they're like, they came and stole these people from the outlying villages and put them to work. They do not feed them, they do not water them. They work them until they drop.
All right.
Well, that's awful.
It is nighttime, right?
I'd say, yes, it is dusk and the sun is now setting.
All right. So, well, how about we start scoping the area, or as what Deadeye said, Deadeye will help try and scout the area a bit, and see how many guards are around.
Myself and Guy, because I think
Yeah.
he has a fancy hiding cloak too.
In a batty
Yeah, I
form.
can use that. I've also
Sneaky
got
boys.
an advantage in stealth. So
Excellent. Just tell me what you're doing and we'll do that. Last thing we'll do tonight.
I guess we'll just scope out the mining camp, right?
I can cast invisibility on you guys if you want. Or do you not really need it?
I'd say
save that for if something
Later?
goes wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All good. Just sort of go for it.
I'd say that. So they say they don't let them rest or anything.
Yeah, like as it's gone to nighttime and like you've adjusted and you're looking through down, they've got some lights set up so these people can work. They are just working them hard. You see one person just drop to his knees out of exhaustion, and they're just whipping him to get him back on his feet.
Should we try and scout like a guard barracks? Any points of interest?
Well, roll me a perception from where your vantage point. Just say you're looking down your scope, having a look.
Because there has to be like a
Yagnar, roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
21 for my perception check.
You notice that there are no permanent structures. There are maybe a few tents set up in cages. The tents you see are mainly for the guards and what seems natural 20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, Yeah, and 110
And you didn't want invisibility.
that belongs to what seems to be the mining officer. You can see there's some well-dressed lady
Mhm.
that is barking out orders. Yagna, with a 28 on perception, you're looking down, and it just hits you. The smell. Why can you smell sulfur? You've smelled this
Oh.
once before in the courthouse.
Demon. The bone demon that we fought. And then there was the that kid's uncle as well.
You smell it. This
So-
overwhelming stench coming from down there for the 28. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I'll be just totally like I smelled the same thing we fought when we were in that courtroom. That sulfur smell. There's a demon around.
The druids look at you. Demons, devils. What do you speak?
Yes. I just said demons, creature, like just try my best to sign it. I don't know how to describe it.
Also,
other than
with a
that.
28 perception, you can also see slightly off, just down the ridge to your right, just down there. You've seen Predator?
Mhm.
You can see the shimmer of something rather large standing maybe 200 meters down, facing directly at you. And that's where we'll finish for tonight.
Oh shit!
The gang got themselves into an immediate another bit of trouble.
Hey, you got a 28.
That's why we're here.
You got all the perception there, mate. Well, good
Every
luck.
other time I do, I usually get a 1.
Sorry, I ran out of steam a little bit there, and I was just like,
It's all good. It gets late. Don't want to keep you too long. And anyway, that's a perfect time to end on. There will be no games for 2 weeks after this. Unfortunately, I know we just come back. That's because half the group here are going to Bali. Stop going places. Stop getting
Oh.
sick.
I'll be going in November as well, but
Oh.
we'll figure it out. It's only over one Friday, so we can
Don't
figure
worry.
it out.
I get to go on a cruise in March, so.
Ooh, why do we
Fancy
all have the same
boy.
reaction?
Ooh.
bourgeois. All right. Well, thanks for watching
Fancy
again.
boy.
Yeah, always. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you again when everyone is back, hopefully within 2 weeks from now. And we'll see what happens to the group when they try to sort this mine out. Thank you. Bye-bye.